Hello, hello, hello. Hi, welcome. Thank you for watching. This is me, Tobias, coming to you again live from beautiful Norway here. And this is our view. We live in this tiny cabin in the woods, and it's getting autumn and cold and winter soon, so we have to move. But for now, we enjoy this view. And I mean, it's windy, it's cold, and this is the first time today that the sun actually came out. So I was like, let's go outside and make a video while it looks good and it looks like it's still summer. All right. So thank you for joining. And if you haven't watched any of my videos before, I'll give you a quick introduction. That's how I always start. So my name is Tobias, and I'm a creative success coach, if you can call it that. I'm helping other creatives to take themselves serious in their art, and if other people maybe call your creativity just a crazy stupid hobby that they don't take serious, and if you're listening to those kind of people all the time and you don't stop doing your art, whatever that is, painting, music, writing poems, I don't know, you have to learn how to get on with it. Build that art career, that musician, that life that you want. Turn your creative hobby, your crazy hobby that others don't understand, into what you have on your heart for it, right? So that is what I am doing and why I'm making these videos here. And I don't really have done this for too long. I've been a creative all my life, and that is my own story. I've been a graphic designer for years because I wanted to be a musician. I wanted to make creative music, electronic music, maybe hip-hop music, maybe dance, techno music. I mean, 80s rock when I was younger, and that has just disappeared from the radio, but I was still listening to it. And then in Europe we had Eurodance and all this electronic music coming. But I mean, things change, right? Fashions, trends change, and so I never became a musician, and nobody in my family liked it because they were all engineers, so they wanted me to become an engineer too, or maybe an electrician even, or something like that. I'm not super really talented at those kind of things. So I've been working as a graphic designer, a video editor, even here in Norway now with television for the last couple of years, and I'm good at that. It's awesome. I don't mind it so much, but it is not fulfilling, working for somebody else instead of pursuing my own creativity, but also talking and sharing what I've learned and help others discover who they really are and what they want to do and create, and if they need encouragement, to help them along on the way. That's what makes me come alive, and that's what I want to do more. And even though I don't know yet if this will be just a video series, live videos like this, or if this will be a podcast in the future, I don't know yet. And on my website there's not much there yet, but I'm just making these videos now, and we'll see, and we will grow and develop together. So follow along, and if you have a good idea, comment. If you like this, comment, all right? So thank you for that. All right, today I want to talk about, I don't know how many steps yet, but different steps that you need to take yourself serious and turn your art into something that becomes a career, okay? Turn your crazy hobby, as the other people who don't like it and don't understand it call it, turn your crazy hobby into an art career. 3 steps or maybe 5 steps that you need to take. Step 1 would be, and that is important, and I've talked about that in other videos, is for you yourself to take it serious and take yourself serious. Take your own feelings, needs, and your own creativity serious. Your own balance that you need in your life serious. It doesn't help that me or anybody else, whether encouraging or discouraging, is talking to you and say, oh, you should do this and this, or you should have more breaks, or you should work more, or you should work something else. It's all just suggestions. You have to remember that. You decide, okay? You're in charge in your life. So take your own art and your own heart, your own creativity serious and pursue it. All right, that is important. Number one. And then number two, of course, practice. So you become good. What do I mean with good? Because some of you, and also me, like especially when it comes to music and many things, I'm never sure when it's good enough. Like I feel when I work with graphic design, even though I'm not so passionate about it, or when I teach videos, I see much easier, I see much more objective when something is good enough, or actually really good, so that clients can pay for it. But when it comes to my heart, my creativity, my music, also my talking, like, I mean, who decides how good I am at sharing my heart? I don't know. And I don't feel convinced. And I know that these kind of live videos, I can talk and ramble a bit. Sorry for that. But right now, that's what I do. I have to practice and I will get better. So thanks for bearing with me. But so you have to reach a certain stage. And then when you're good enough, or when your art, what you create, is good enough to show it to people, then you have to show it to people. So step 3 is actually not finding an audience, but step 3 is making yourself visible. Okay? What do you mean with that? Well, part of my story is like I was always into music, but all the music I wanted to make was either out of date or hasn't come into fashion yet. So, I mean, I remember sometime in the 90s when hip-hop was not really on the radio at all in Germany, in Europe, and especially not in the Christian church environments where I was often a part of. It would be like more acoustic music, and I would join in and play the drums or something. But when I told people, hey, I rap and I DJ, and they're like, they don't have a comprehension, they don't have a picture, they don't even get any associations in their head, because there were no other rappers or DJs at that time. And I was just like, I don't know, a 14, 15-year-old kid. I had no plans either, so I didn't know what to do. So it never really turned into much. So your surrounding, your actual local audience might not be big or might not even exist, okay? And that is, you have to create your own audience, even if you're not exactly sure who it is and where to find them. And that's why step 3 is you have to be visible, like extra visible. And that's why I make those live videos here now, because I want to inspire you that these videos and what you do, it doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be as good as your art. You don't have to spend the same or more amount of time into, let's say, the marketing and being visible. Even though maybe it feels like you don't want to show yourself on camera, or if you do, it needs to look really, really good, like on TV, or at least as good as other YouTubers that you maybe follow in your field. Well, yeah, but no. You can only do what you can do. You can't overwork yourself, and I don't want you to overwork yourself. You should focus on your art and focus on being visible. And if that means you make a live video every now and then of you maybe painting, and obviously I will not watch too many painting videos. My wife actually watches many of them, and I watch some with her of other people painting, and I really appreciate it, but I would not watch an hour live stream of somebody painting. However, I would like to see the result, and I would watch maybe one of them together with my wife, or maybe several even, because I like to see the results, and I like to share in other artists' creations and everything. But my point is, people who are into art, like my wife, certain painting and art videos, she finds amazing, and I'm like, I don't connect. And that's exactly what happens with everybody. So, I mean, you just have to learn that you have to be visible. No matter how long it takes for you to find an audience, you have to be extra visible so that your audience will find you. And you don't have to overwork yourself. That's important. Okay? So, those 3 points are super important. Take yourself serious, and then practice and be good. And then 3, now I got confused with my fingers. Yay. 3. Make yourself more visible than anybody else. Even if you are not comfortable in front of the camera. Like, I don't know. You know, you can, if you write poems, you don't have to be in front of the camera. You can put up a still image or something of a nice landscape, a nice view like this, and you can maybe record your voice. Just like a voiceover reading your poem. Could be, you know? Or if you have the boldness to ask other people and they have a good voice, and you have the boldness to ask them, hey, could you come in and maybe record 10 of my poems? Maybe you spend an evening or so. And then you have 10 videos that you can publish over the next 10 weeks. Think about that. So what I want you to do as the last and final step number 3, right? You have to be more visible and you have to be consistent. That's why I'm making a live video here now every week. Because I believe consistency pays off. It doesn't help that you make one video one time or publish one song one time. No, it has to be in the face, in people's faces, okay? And you have to find a way, whether that is a live video of you painting or an unedited video of you painting and you upload it later. It doesn't have to be live, but it doesn't have to be edited and super advanced either. But I believe in the power of video, whether that is on YouTube and or Facebook. Obviously, both platforms are super, super important, and the most shared content there is videos. So use that. Find a way for you to easily make videos and share it, and then commit to, okay, maybe if you take your art serious, maybe you actually find a day or two or an evening or two every week where you paint, and then maybe on one of them you film while you paint. And if you do that regularly, you will get better and you will create more art and you will make videos and you become more comfortable in what you're doing and also in making videos. So you will become more comfortable maybe in front of the camera if you are in front of the camera. Or if you're like me and you talk too much, you might be after a while getting better and better at cutting down and not rambling on too much. Again, I apologize for that. But that is like the plan. It is so obvious. It is so simple. Take yourself serious. Be good. Create something that is worth sharing. And then, even if you don't have an audience, then be visible. Make yourself visible. And eventually, you will have an audience. It will grow. And your audience will discover you. I don't know. Something happened here now, but I don't know. It got dark and I don't know. Yeah. So, but that's the point. All right? I hope you're still on the live stream here. I don't know if what's happened. It looked weird. There comes a boat. One day I'll be on that, driving into holiday land. Alright. But with that, take yourself serious and make art and build an audience. Yes! You can do it, and I want you to do it. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to anybody else. Be yourself and make yourself visible. And be blessed, be encouraged. And if you want to, you can check out tobiasmichel.com, where you will find a little bit of my music as well now. And I hope that inspires you. It's kind of like meditative, creative music. So it's like beats, it's like quiet, but still has some rhythm to it. Okay. So again, if you like this video, please share it. Please, leave a comment, like it. And if you have any questions, comment or send me an email at hi@tobiasmichel.com. Yeah. Alright. I pray you are feeling encouraged and take yourself and your art serious, because there's nobody else who will. You have to start with that. And then other people will. That's how life works. So be blessed. Bye.